The man that felt until the last few centimetres of that putt that he was going to be the champion.
Yeah, they both stepped up to the plate in this extra hole, both executing some great shots. Now he just needs to compose himself here, keep himself calm. He's done the right thing, he's walked away, a deep breath, goes back through his routine again. It's a big putt, slightly off the left, not one the right-handed golfer enjoys.
Matt, that is a lot further away than I initially thought. And this could be trouble here for Lydiard. The pressure's on.
His heart will be going right now. It's the old duck scenario, isn't it? He looks calm, but underneath.
Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Well played, Charlie Lydiard. Well, that was serious composure. And a fantastic putt. The adrenaline's flowing now as these two head back to this overtime hole for the shootout to continue.
Richard, you said just before the putt there that he couldn't actually have a go at it because it was quite a slippy one.
Well, the greens are so good here. You know, you're playing on a tournament surface, and that putt down the hill, it didn't even look like it was moving very fast. And in fact, if it had caught the edge of the hole, it could have gone out 5 or 6 feet away. Very slick, so he couldn't really go for it. But you know, all credit to Ross. He hit a great putt up the hill, stone dead. You know, had his 3 in first, and that's almost a match play situation then. So back to the tee again and see what they can do second time round.
And John, who's your money on?
I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know at this stage. It's to and fro-ing, and it's been happening for the last few holes, and it's all over the place. I don't have a clue. I really can't pick a favourite.
It's getting tense down here. Back to you, Simon.
Unbelievable.
Yep.
Yet again, the Trilby Tour amateur final producing some stunning drama. And it's all come down to this young man, 19-year-old Charlie Lydiard, one of the youngest competitors and lowest handicap golfers in the field, up against Ross Hyam. Can he produce it again? He grabbed the club very early from the caddy mat. He fancies it, doesn't he?
Absolutely. Had a great shot in the first playoff hole. Looking like a similar swing here. And another fantastic shot. Should just feed back a touch off the slope. I tell you what, I think that's on the same line as his original putt. That's going to give him lots of great information.
He said he wanted it to go, he said he wanted it to be good, and it was. Don't believe this. Charlie Lydiard has once again put the pressure on young Ross Hyam. Now, can Ross Hyam get it onto the green this time?
Yeah, short and right in the first playoff hole. Just got to find a little bit more distance, whether he goes for another club or just hits it a bit firmer, I'm not sure. Looks like he's gone after that one though. Dragged it a touch maybe. Oh,
just short of the bunker, but yet again not quite on the surface, and it's another tricky decision for Ross Hyam to make. So 2 solid tee shots, but it's certainly pole position for Charlie Lydiard. Let's get back to find out what Lee and the panel think of it so far.
Got another couple of good shots there, but bit of a smelly putt for Charlie, I'd say, down the hill.
Well, I'm going to hand straight over to Richard, member here, who knows exactly where the ball breaks from and the difficulty. And I'll be very interested to hear what Richard has to say about which putt is the most difficult.
Richard, we'll go to you. And if you were here now playing this, which ball would you rather be?
Well, I think I'd rather be Charlie's. I mean, Ross is almost certainly going to have to chip that to control the way it reacts on the green and get it down to the hole. Obviously, Charlie had the putt before. He knows which way it's going to break, but he's slightly higher above the hole this time, and it's going to be even more difficult to judge the pace. But we could easily see them both walk off here with a 4, or we could see someone win it with a 3. Obviously, someone might make a 2, but I think it's odds on. I think it's odds on a half, but that could be 3 or 4.
John, I think they have to turn the floodlights on if we keep going, aren't they?
Yeah, we don't have much daylight left. We do, Lee, do we? We could be here for a while.
We'll see how we go, Simon. Let's see how the putt's going.
Thank you very much, Lee. Yes, we could be here for a while, and we're going to keep playing until we got a winner.
Lovely moment there with the panel. John O'Leary delegating the difficult job of reading the putt out to the member with the local knowledge, Richard Simmons. As Richard said, he thinks he should have chipped this. Surprise decision with the putter. Difficult one to judge the pace. He's going to bounce about in that first cut of grass. He's jumped about, he's lost a lot of pace, never got started on line, and that was his 3rd chance to win. And he knows it. Ball's firmly back in Charlie's court, and he's had this putt once already. He's got to fancy it.
Another chance goes begging for Ross Hyam. That makes it 3. And he's going to have a little look at this line. He still thinks he's going to be in it after Charlie Lydiard's putt, but it's certainly in Charlie's hands now. He's still laughing, Matt Woods.
And And why not indeed? He definitely fancies this. He's right up for this putt. He knows exactly what it means. He's had a similar putt in the first playoff hole. He knows the line, he knows the pace. This is it, this is what it's all about. Winning the Trilby Tour event and all the spoils that go with it.
Here we go again, genuine chance for Lydiard. It's good. Oh no, this time goes the other side of the hole, and the first bit of emotion and anger we've seen from Lydiard all day. Well, I know you thought he might get it, Matt. I think a lot of people did as well. He's smiling it off once more. And I guess worst case scenario, he's going to go back to the tee because all the pressure now passes to Ross Hyam. This is not a gimme.
No putt ever is a gimme on the 18th hole. There's his dad dressed all in black. Tension showing on the faces of the spectators and our panel. Just got to find one more good putt.
Huge sigh from Charlie Lydiard. He's still in this tournament, but he might be the winner in a few seconds from now. Ross Hyam with all the pressure. This to stay in it. No. Well, despite the reaction of Ross's dad, it's not over yet, but it probably doesn't feel like that right now. For Ross Hyam, the 18th green is a very lonely place indeed.
Yeah, tough place to be right now. He feels he hit a good putt there, but again, just gets away from him. Always difficult to get those putts starting on line. Here's Charlie with a simple 18-inch putt to take the title here.
Well, what can you say to a young man at this stage? Not much, really. For Ross Hyam, it's been a great day, but he'll be really feeling low now. And still, Charlie Lydiard, adrenaline pumping, bubbling away there on the green. He thinks that he's got this. And that's the way that you want to see your golfer psyching himself up ahead of a big putt like this.
Absolutely, he's definitely expecting to hold this. Again, same putt as he had in the first playoff hole, just inside left edge, nice and firm. He's really stuck to his routine today. Very confident, great body language all day.
And the title is Charlie Lydiard's. A point up to his father, who's also watching on for this playoff. And a big hug from the caddy, Adrian Stewart. Congratulations then to Charlie Lydiard. Well played to Ross Hyam. There's Dad, delighted at this result. And boy, he put us through the mill here today, Matt. What a playoff final.
Yeah, from my perspective as a golf coach, we've seen everything today. Great opportunity for these guys to play the London Club as it's set up for a European Tour event. Williams added the pressure, added the style, and we've seen a stunning event today.
A worthy winner in Charlie Lydiard. The hat's not on right, and Williams soon sorts that out. For Ross Hyam, though, well, he'll be very disappointed walking away from that 18th green. And he'll feel that for a few weeks to come, I think. But for Charlie Lydiard, the job is done. Here comes Mum with the kiss. There was no getting away from that. Mum's happy. Dad'll be happy as well. He's been here all day watching. There he is. And Charlie Lydiard is our Trilby Tour amateur champion for 2009. Not only will he claim the trophy, but he'll also go on to play alongside David Howell and Graham Storm at the Pro Final next time out on the Trilby Tour. Well, my thanks to Matt Woods for his expert comments today as Charlie heads up to the presentation. It's our last chance to hear what Lee Sharp and the panel think. Over to you, boys.
Thanks, Simon. Well, a very edgy and a very nervy playoff, but what do you make of all that, John?
I think Charlie's in for the time of his life as Trilby Tour champion. I know that John had wonderful experiences last year with David Ledbetter and many other lovely things that William had organised. So for Charlie, it's a memory forever.
And Richard, a fair result?
Oh, I think absolutely a fair result. I think we've had the guy who won today, you know, on over 18 holes with 37 points. I think he may have been the lowest handicapper in the field. He's off one. You can't take it away from him. He's played fantastically well, and as John says, he's in for the year of his life as far as his golf is concerned.
And John, shame to let the crown go, but I'm sure you'll wish him all the best.
Yeah, and I'll be back next year. But brilliant golf by Charlie all day, and he was the form guy all day, and fair dues to him in the end. He really held his nerve in the playoff.
So worthy champion, and many congratulations to Charlie. I think he thoroughly deserved it at the end of the day. we'll pass you back now to the prize presentation.